the only reason we're behind is because literally, like, there was a power outage.
Yeah, literally the breaker.
Yeah, like, it's the TOing was good. Everything else was phenomenal. Production's been great.
Yeah.
Like,
Everything has been the absolute pinnacle of tournament organization. All that remains is wrapping it up.
finish up the tournament. Boiko agrees and says, let's do it a little faster. Oh, into up.
We are
there?
sticking with the fleet, by the way, as game number 1 for Cake here. He's only
It's weird
got.
after just going Zetter.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever.
It's fine.
His
I mean,
his Zetter's kind of getting cooked in the winners finals, so might as well start with fleet that was doing better towards the end of that.
yeah, and it just continues to what Cake focused on. Cake focused on like the efficiency of his game plan on hit.
Yeah.
And Zetter wasn't doing it. Fleet kind of was. And aside from the first edge guard, the first stock taken on the side of Boiko, he's been edge guarding very well.
I'd say I feel like he feels so much more comfortable with, like, I'm just going to drop down and hit Claren before she can even kind of attack the stage. Just waves. Okay.
Trying to trade with a forward air there, and Boiko just straight up wins.
Back air, not going to do it. That will kill, but that's not that low. Goes to ledge.
Nice fake.
Yep. I don't think you're going to cover ledge. I will, indeed.
Yeah, I'm going to do exactly that. And the first sighting of the plasma field, the no fun zone. No arrows, no nothing on the side of Fleet, but Nair is still a good button. Oh, missing the reverse up special, though, to close down the stock. Boiko gets a chance to make up this lead just a little bit.
Okay. Ooh, I would say I really like that float, but just got called out. There's a lot of things that you could, that would work on every character, except for Claren, who's got a giant sword. Like, the amount of times I'll see someone like jump above and do a like, I'm gonna bait this option, and then I would just watch up tilt cover them. It's like, oh yeah, right.
Yeah, starts even a little bit below Claren too.
Yeah.
For some reason.
But yeah, no, the back hit of that, it feels way more like easy to get the sweet spot onto.
Yeah.
Where it starts out.
Oh, nice timing on the wind chime too. Being able to refresh the invulnerability and then play after it. Super slick from Boiko. This game's slowly but surely starting to crawl back in favor of the Claren, who's able to find a huge up air there, tipper side instead of hilt side, and it's going to blow up CakeAssault, bringing us to basically an even game.
Basically even. We said the screen goes dark. They're trying to make the most of this. But, I mean, the story of set one between these two, winners finals, was just all Boiko. Cake started to make a bit of a comeback, but that was a 3-0 and a handshake. Ooh, Cake's hiccup doesn't want that to end. Okay.
We get a nice look at the background there thanks to the vertical knockback. A couple forward airs to keep things going. A cross up on that down air. Still not out of crouch cancel percent, though, for anything that's not a tipper, though.
I can't believe that's how that works. Gets the ledge out of being flipped. Waits, does it actually grab?
Hitfall fair one into this full extension, double sour down air, still maximizing damage, throwing out spot dodges, getting out of so much danger, but you're picking up a 96.
The up air off the top. It's so
sub
good.
100, and it closes down the stock. And Boiko with basically a 2-stock game.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal.
Didn't even need it.
Yeah.
Didn't even need
that.
that.
SD immediately.
Immediately.
That
Brought it
up
all
air is so good, but it feels like a lot of Clarens aren't using it nearly as well as Boiko does yet, or aren't as consistent at getting that sweet spot yet.
Yes, 100% agree.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people that are like, it's the least used out of the aerials kind of thing. It might not have the Swiss Army knife effect that a lot of the other ones do, where it's like, oh yeah, Nair, it works in like 7 different ways. Down air, also.
Yeah, back air, flexible.
But up air's the, like, you either hit fall that up air into up strong, or you do the kill off the top. Just a little more precise.
Been loving the float into Wavelength type of flexibility that we're seeing on using the swing-like platform here in Hyperion Forest.
Yeah.
CakeAssault desperately needing stock-taking power in a matchup like this, and the edge guards just have been there in attempt, but not been as much there in their potency, especially late in that game number 1, as Boiko yet again makes it back and turns it into value.
Yeah, it's not just the getting back, but it's the, like, all right, my turn.
Yeah.
Yep, I can either reverse this or I can get something else. And so Cake, whenever Cake or any of his other opponents have missed any of those edge guards, it's the like, I'm turning this to minimum 50 extra %, if not, you're dead now.
Back throw, DI is going to get around the forward strong that came out 120%, and the nair was correct, but just fast fell a little bit too far. Did Boiko playing around it as much as possible.
He wanted the... Ooh! Gross. I would say I think Cake wanted to get the sweet spot on that. Just went a little too low, or too high. Didn't get to the ledge and then immediately dies for trouble. Both of them spot dodge.
Yeah, excuse me.
My turn. Your turn.
Our turn. Oh, fast falling again, right past that bow.
I think every other player in this bracket would have gotten hit by that. I legitimately, that may have only been Boiko that didn't die earlier.
There's a reason that it's like a 4-way split for best in the world. Boiko.
I'll argue that.
Three-way?
I think there's a 4-way split for number 2 in the world. I think Marlon's just number 1.
Oh, right.
I think Marlon is definitely just number 1.
No, you're right.
No.
4-way split for number 2.
I do though think there's a few other people that said out of the people that it could even make Marlon bleed right now, Boiko is in that list.
Yes, for
Yes.
sure, for sure.
There's like 2 people
Assuming he doesn't SD again.
Right. There's like 2 people right now that could even threaten Marlon, and Boiko is on that very small list.
Yes. Can absolutely agree with that one. We are going to a last stock game number 2 here because Boiko decided he really liked the Ethereum Forest.
I like this, but I like it more when it's red. So, one sec.
But the dogs come out.
I'll be right back. They're just cute little puppies. Yeah. Cute little puppy dogs.
Love me some Sylvanos.
They're not terrifying in any sort of way.
No, they're fine. Look at them. They're happy.
This is one of those things that, like, if I was like a 7-year-old, I'd be like, ooh, this could be... Oh my god, I was not ready for that.
The wind chime follow-up was absolutely
there. I was not ready.
No.
I'm making a joke about the plants in the back, and suddenly we're just dead. We went from, like, 30% to me being like, all right, I got a little bit of time to like, oh, no, it's gone.
They're gone.
It's what you've been talking about, though. Cake's, like, understanding of, like, here's the out that I'm playing to of, like, if I hit this, I know exactly how to kill is so, so good.
Yeah, we saw the switch as well come in from Cake. Wins the game with Fleet, pivots off, goes to the Zetterburn.
Maybe it's that I won that, but that was way harder than it should have been, especially considering the Boiko SDs like that.
Yeah, they're not ideal.
And here, this is going to start at about 60. We get the one throw,
the back throw,
and I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. The wind chime immediate into down air.
The back throw is the only throw now that sets up wind chime, and it can create
without
like that.
Without special fumble, that's the only way that you're going to do it.
It's the only throw, yeah. So 1-1 here, but it's understandable why Cake swapped. I mean, Boiko has been playing with 2 stocks for 2 games.
Yes, and still won one and then brought the other one to the edge.
Yes, so...
Yep, I get it.
We're gonna get off the Zetterburn.
Normally, I'm not a fan of the people that are like, I'm going to switch a lot, or I won one and then left. And instead, it was just like, oh, no, I get why you won that and still swapped.
Yeah.
God, it's just like watching Marth down tilt Fox in Melee. If I close my eyes, we're back. We're back, baby.
Nothing changed at all.
Like, yes, Zetter is definitely nothing like Fox, but man, watching a clone just down tilt Zetter for a while, it's like, okay, in a few ways.
It's kind of like that. Kyron is also very little like Marth.
Yeah. But the archetypes for both of them are there, and the rest of the game plan is not. Okay.
I love that jump there, though, from Boiko, because he's anticipating that CakeAssault doesn't want to play the tech chase, so he's going to jump away from it, and I'm going to catch that. But instead, that just relinquished all of the control that Boiko had and turned into the Zetterburn.
Oh, that was such a good ledge grab. Wow, that was so brave to go back to ledge. That drift was so good.
The forward strong wall tech shields the down special. No cancel, nothing needed.
Honestly, despite that, I really like the decision to go for the down special there.
I agree.
So many people would have missed the tech that, like, they wouldn't have been ready to shield fast enough.
Oh, the roll away. The spot dodge through that forward strong. Perfectly spaced, too, yet we're challenging.
Hey, you're calling out spot dodges. I can do it, too. Not going to kill yet. A lot of other characters, but we got to...
Oh, but we ride the stage before we get back, and there's the forward throw, forward strong.
There we go.
Ending out stock number 1. The Amsa tech was crazy. Sweet spot forward air. We're not making it back, though, thanks to the Edgehog on the side of CakeAssault, and we're bringing it to 2 stocks apiece. Does Boiko SD? Vote on your phones now.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna hope
But
no.
clearly I've been all mixed up today, so. Okay.
Edge hugging, but we're wall jump back air straight back. It ignites and converts it
Going, it's still going. Has not landed yet.
Oh, close.
Wow. Again, the drift back to ledges are phenomenal. And a lot of other characters that say, like, oh, just cover ledge more. Clarion can just kind of be like, I see that you're on stage. Time to do this. Or if you go to ledge, Clarion can be like, yep, time to go high. Shine up strong. Will eat everyone alive, though. I do not care who you are or what character you're playing.
Oh, yeah. That was a swift shine up strong as well. Not letting any sort of DI affect that.
Yeah.
Just taking the immediate up strong.
It's true. If you have, especially from new players, I've heard people that are like, center feels great, but I'm really struggling to confirm, like, kills at certain percents. It's shine. The answer is probably do shine into up strong, shine into down strong, shine into forward air. Like, the world's your oyster.
Shine into something will probably work at the percent you're looking at.
Yeah. We've talked about some moves that are the, like, imagination, and that's one of them. Good nair from ledge. Yeah, the nair from ledge should cover basically any sort of option that Cake was going for. I don't know if there was any angles that would have gotten away. Special bubble break.
Oh, shine into grab there that time. Not going to get clipped as we see the ledge dash.
Oh, wait.
Tilt. Oh,
my
we're
God.
starting
35,
the
40. Okay.
Getting to 50 just in the nick of time. 51% after the ignite runs away.
The problem is this has been Boiko's playground. As soon as that Cake's off stage, if he's able to do this before he takes more damage.
That forward air was so close.
Huge tech. Huge tech.
And
I think that's it.
We're turning that into something big.
No, not yet.
Yet the down tilt pickup on the landing was exactly what he needed.
Wow. That was
Let's see
that final stock from Cake was just played at, like, it was a, like, oh, I've been playing at 8 speed the entire time, and this is the, like, the knob is broken. We're at 15. Like, oh my God, was playing so fast there.
Crank it up.
Fully like, all right,
higher.
You have not been used to dealing with this, and I'm going to put on so much shield pressure, so much, like, especially with shields being a little bit weaker, they're like, I got to get out of here. I have to do something.
Especially since Boiko has always been the one to dictate the pace. Cake taking and wrestling some of that control back is a huge turnaround to do on grand final set point to head to the reset.
Yeah, I'd say the problem is that Cake has to play from the back foot here. We've all talked about losers Cake. That's usually a run, not just the, like, all right, well, we've got grands. Hey.
The spirit of Losers Cake
Oh,
might
the spirit
be
of Losers Cake is definitely still there.
It's still there, and it might be alive and well given the start of this game.
I'm hoping it is. I was talking with Jackie Peanuts about the, like, I forget what tournament it was, but there was another one of these early beta tournaments that Cake got sent to losers, and we're like, oh, they don't know.
They don't know.
The non-rivals people, they haven't seen this yet. Losers Cake is just a story, does Losers Mango. It's just a story, does Losers, you know, the MK Leo runbacks.
Yeah.
He's in that echelon for a reason.
It is impressive what he can do when he tries.
Yep. I remember the first time it was like, oh, Cake is in winners now. He didn't even need to do it through Lizard this time. That's almost scarier.
Oh, and reading the spot dodge through it all.
So
Down tilt, forward air, finishing off the stocks, sub 100, 3 stocks to 1.
This is gross.
It's getting dangerous. The moonwalk off the platform
Yep.
for an up air starter, but Boiko comes down swinging, finds a big up air, looks for a second, not able to get it.
Say, Cake is the greatest to ever do it for a reason, but Boiko's trying to show you this was only in one game.
He's done it
Might
before.
have to be in the reset, though.
He's done it before. He can do it again.
Absolutely.
This entire set has felt a little bit cursed on the side of Boiko, though, but at the same time, Cake is coming alive in the final game, and there's something very different if the final game of a reset is... yeah, that never kills in this game.
The energy feels...
It feels
like
different.
There's something in the water right now. Okay.
Oh my lord, what is it?
Oh, wanted the down air to get order to get the tech chase.
No jump, resets, looks for the up special to catch, but we're not going to
Cake
get
is
these.
playing like a madman right now.
He's playing with... It's a man possessed.
Yeah.
He's possessed by a spirit, a ghost, or a specter of some sort.
The ghost of full stream. We're back.
We're back.
Who's, you know, it's still alive, but whatever. You can still have a ghost, I guess. Whoa! That was some slick movement. That will take it off the top, but man, Boiko, you've got to play an immaculate game in order to survive this.
Oh, and the dash attack there set, no jump. Has to wall jump, looks for something more, doesn't connect quite yet. Down tilt.
And this is what Boiko wants, though. I said this is where he wants Cake. Is like I've got you in the edge guard. Still going. He's not been touched yet.
It's everything.
Okay. Wow. And does not get the sweet spot. I think if he got the sweet spot, that could have been done. Not off the top yet.
Oh, there's some
good recovery. Cake covered a lot of options, but where now the percent where Gatling starts to fall apart. Forward air will take it. We are going to a reset, though. Cake is playing like an animal right now.
And something, as we both said, something changed.
Yes.
Reset incoming. No, sir, that is a reset.
We are there now.
That was game 4.
Yep.
Yeah, game 4 reset on the side of Cake.
Yes, we are there now. But man, considering how winners finals went.
Yeah, because Cake won game 1, Boiko won. No, Boiko won game 1, and then it was Cake. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
All right, so true finals incoming.
Yeah.
CakeAssault and Boiko, they do it.
We also could have just looked at the other screen that we have that chat can't see, but
yes. Also that.
Yep.
Just double check.
Yeah, if Cake is able to keep that pace up, but it is so hard to play at that speed for so long. But Cake is doing his damn best to try right now.
Another up throw, though. This is a much more of a comfort pick seemingly on the side of Boiko. Like Jules Vale's flexibility, its wider stage length, just seems to favor Boiko how he wants to augment his offense. But if Cake keeps changing up how Boiko needs to land, that's going to transform how Boiko's able to play his disadvantage. Because those down airs aren't working as much anymore.
Say on some aspects, I feel like this stage is decent for Claire because you kind of get the FD equivalent at some spots, but
and also recovery.
It's not quite as strong as it is with Marth. But also, the combo game that Cake has proven is capable of, I'm scared of him no matter what stage he's at. That actually is a shockingly good option against Zetter.
Especially.
Against Zetter specifically, because there's spots where he's like, I literally can't avoid this.
Yeah.
My recovery's too linear.
You have to go for some absolutely ridiculous upward angle that any player can
weird
punish.
Spot. Yeah. I mean, that's the reason he went high there. Gets the grab out of the empty movement.
Yeah, those platforms are typically very beneficial, but they're leaving. Oh, they're leaving at just the wrong time, yet Boiko slips right into ledge.
Okay.
The heat's rising. We've been that internal temperature up, and with the ignite.
Wow, out of the edge cancel too. Wasn't quite the pity, because that's the B reverse, so you end up facing the same direction out of it. But
the up strong whiff, not able to finish off the food, and that's just going to be a simple down air finish on the side of Boiko, taking the first stock of the grand finals reset.
But honestly, I would say that felt like it was because Cake missed, not because Boiko forced the error.
But you take on forced errors.
Oh yeah, we absolutely do. Boiko's an experienced veteran in the battles of fields, so.
The spot here out. Up air as a cross-up punish. It's just as a cross-up option rather. Didn't get too much out of it quite yet. We're still in that scramble state where crouch cancel's on the line at this point. Needed something big to break things out of it, and Boiko's gonna find a few up airs and a forward strong to break CakeAssault out of crouch cancel percent. Now the world's oyster.
Platform kind of got in the mix there. I love the turnaround there.
Oops. Starting to blend it in. Whoa. What an onset tech.
Absolutely. I'm glad it works correctly now, too.
Me too.
It's very jarring to see someone tag and just stop moving immediately. Okay.
Ooh, Nair's mixing it a little bit more.
Big parry. Good parry. I'm going to drop shield and do this quick because you're putting on the pressure, and I need an option that'll deal with this right now. even just the option to make you a little bit more scared to push buttons on my shield.
Right.
If I can make Cake like think about this first.
It's almost why I like earlier Cake implemented some more nair into shield pressure just to try and change up the timings of any reverse out of shield options Boiko likes to do. The ignited down strong.
How many spot dodges was that? All right,
Enough. Enough of them.
Okay. I'm a little surprised we just went for the forward strong to send off stage instead of a longer, like, guaranteed damage, but either way.
Ooh, wanted the tech roll out, but Boiko didn't give it to him, and the jump through the platform is going to net a little bit of damage. One shine, no two.
Oh my god, okay. The Nair will call out. See, that Nair is so good, but it's so weird that sometimes it just like, it feels like it's the best move ever, and sometimes it's like, I didn't get anything from this. Even with the sweet spot down air, there's the up tilt into there again, and the second one misses the tech!
Oh, but gets to the wall just as seamlessly. Nair to cover more, no dare that time.
Yes,
Shine one, that's it, that's game! Set.
Wow!
Oh, I goes for it all.
They're both okay. There's this moment of like, we're both so stressed, and then we look at each other and like, okay, that was pretty funny. Yeah. Oh my god. I cannot believe it works that way.
Play stupid games and you get stupid prizes. Wanted the final finish, wanted that final hit, and sold it all away.
Especially when Cake missed that first
Absolutely.
attack. I thought he was done.
I thought it was over. But the quick down B cancel to wall jump instantaneously.
Yeah.
Seamless. Efficient.
Very impressive. That is the because I think a lot of people are like, I gotta push a button, I gotta get out of the tumble somehow.
Like
the fact that he knew exactly what to do for it.
Yeah. That deep and knows what you can do. That's a practice and efficient player. Oh, the moonwalk to chase down.
He's been doing a lot of moonwalking.
I'm a better. It's clean. Oh, but another parry out of shield. Boiko getting better and better at reading some of these different shield pressure timings on the side of Cake.
There's been a handful of these where Boiko's opting just for the like forward strong knockoff stage, and I think in a lot of spots that's good, because especially with how good his edge guarding game is. But look at this combo game. Like, there's spots where I'm like, I think we should have just tried to go for a juggle, but who am I?
Ooh, sour.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to hit that sweet spot if you're hitting with like the hit that goes behind Claren.
You're right. And another parry out of shield. Man, Boiko's taking what worked in game number 1 and is just transforming it onto a different canvas.
Yes.
Like, same application, but we're not seeing Cake get the type of pressure and offense
Cake
that
hasn't had a
previous
chance
game.
to start it yet.
Exactly. Different canvas, different augmentation, same application.
That's the first time that like Cake got a bit of time to go for it. That edge, that air dodge to get around it was so good.
It even looked like Boiko read it too at the up angle of that neutral special.
I absolutely think he did, but he didn't quite time it.
Yep. Okay. Got to platform. Only took an up air there. Ooh, man. Both of them love reading each other's spot dodges.
Yes.
Oh, even better if you get to read that parry. The down strong doesn't close down the stock run.
What's funny is, like we said, a lot of people, especially in like low level, they only shield or parry, and you're not seeing any spot dodges. And so the fact that not only are we seeing good spot dodges, but we're now at the next level of like, I'm now reading, like, you like to spot dodge, I'm going to call this out.
You're right.
It's the next spot. Well, not that a spot dodge read is like crazy in any other game, but we're already playing several levels above the rest of the competition.
Yeah, mixing in the difference between the spot dodge and the parry, however slightly, but
spot dodge, parry, and shield all have different timings, and they all have different options that they win and lose to.
And it creates an RPS effect as opposed to on top of things like roll or jump. Like it's
we're not even including the rest of that. Hey.
All right, that forward stock's going to take down the stock, though. Cake a full stock behind, needing this Zetterburn to go off. So he's going to have a chance in this game.
I'd say part of it feels like Cake's not playing this fast, but also Boiko has literally just not given him the chance.
Yeah,
Boiko is smothering him right now.
I like these mix-ins of down tilts, though. I've been enjoying Cake mixing in different like down tilt and jab and threatening that grounded horizontal button.
Gross.
This is so much damage.
It's so gross. I mean, it's the like, hey, I can just keep doing this until you either get out or you're at kill percent.
Throws in the parry for some amount of desperation. Out of some amount of desperation. Needs some big hit to come into play. But at 124, you're starting to get very, very shaky. 130 now, even more so. Refresh the ledge. And
one of the few times that the purple isn't true is when you're able to get a weird edge cancel or what?
That didn't.
All right.
Okay. 161, and that didn't kill.
Let's see.
He played out to the end. Another up tilt, but that one's going to firm into the up air.
All right, Boiko has stemmed the bleeding. There was 4 unanswered by Cake at one point there, but the 5th,
there was a clear difference though in game number 1 of the reset.
Yes.
And game number 2 cemented that difference being in Boiko's favor. So now in a 1-1 game count, CakeAssault goes back to the fleet.
I mean, you're right. You're right. That is indeed what I'm seeing on the screen. I'm surprised still, though.
Yes. 1-1.
The fact that, it was close enough, but do you think he's just doing this because of the, I need a momentum shift, not a, this is winning or losing. It's just I need to change something up to make Boiko have to think about this again.
Yeah, I think in part, Cake is trying to flex a very specific strength that he has over Boiko, which having 2 tournament proficient characters.
Yes.
In addition, the stage of Ethereal Forest seems to be particularly beneficial to this matchup in and of itself. So getting a chance to have a greater edge in a matchup that Boiko has not been adapted to as much in the past few games could be a slight difference. Because remember, despite the SDs, Cake did win on this stage with Fleet.
Yeah, I do think that there's a lot of this that even if it's a bad matchup, Fleet and Zetter cover different stages.
Very much.
Yes. The stages they tend to be somewhat opposites. So, big tech. Just another one. All right.
Missing out on that back air just in the nick of time, but a forward air, no up air after, no finishing touch, no finishing blow, and instead, Boiko takes his turn.
Okay, we drop down. Gets the reach, gets the grab. Not done anything. Oh, that
was smooth.
We were sets away. Based on the momentum, I feel like it's whoever takes this first stock.
The transform right now.
Right now, it's so back and forth, but based on all the other games, it's been much more dominant one way or the other.
Yeah, very clearly someone would be in control, but right now they are jockeying for that said control. Forward air 1 is going to do it, 161. Once Claren gets her boots on the ground and you above her, it gets so hard to stop.
Answer's absolutely right back. I think if Boiko had gotten anything started, that would have been curtains for this game, but at least for the mental side of it. Because that hit so fast, we're just right back in here.
It's done.
Wavelength on grab. Yep.
But thanks to the swinging platform, you don't get an up air after. Instead, we're going to down throws here. The tech chase played through, running straight through as well. I like that mix-up, just going with the straight-up sprint.
The float back air is so good, because so much of that before was this float into any other option. And so I'm stuck in a huge area with this back air. You were not allowed to move.
Oh, taking away the power-up.
I honestly wonder if you did realize he was powered up for a second, but either way.
Maybe. And Boiko puts up so much damage on a floaty character like this. Into the Dacus, not going to sweet spot, but still does so much damage in the back air to continue the onslaught. Down tilt.
Such a good job. Because that's the Boiko specialty, is those charge neutral specials, and you're just not finding the mileage off of it.
Cake mixing in a lot of forward tilt as Fleet. It's been working to decent results, nothing too crazy. Anything that can get Claren off the spot is far from a bad thing, and it's decently disjointed. Unfortunately, dropping the stock that early in the case of this set.
Cake's trying to answer quickly before he takes too much damage.
Always been the answer. Oh, looking for an edge guard, and it's going to find it with the reverse up special, just threading the needle. Final stock here, Wisely, on a pivotal game 3.
Okay,
ooh, hello.
This is huge. This is huge. I think he goes a little bit lower than he wanted.
quite
high into the grab. You can indeed do that. I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet. That's not going to kill quite yet, but oh man, Cake just took a lot of damage.
And it doesn't stop. It never stops if we're able to
hit stun the entire time.
Hitfall, tipper, back air, that low to the ground, landing and having every inch of that time to make it back.
You hit and you sprint.
You just go.
Wow. I mean, I was saying, I feel like that was the story of the set so far, is like, who's going to take this and who's going to run with the momentum. But the fact that it was so back and forth the entire time.
No, the momentum came in the middle of stocks as opposed to the end of stocks, where we were both thinking it would kind of snowball once one stock was taken, and it never did.
No snowballing there.
No, not at all. But it slowly rolled into the favor of Boiko because his mid-stock combo game was so proficient.
Yeah, they were both phenomenal, but Boiko just had that like extra spice on it.
Yeah. The bands of Ethereum Forest and Jules Vale, because they were the stage, DSR is active, so they're the stages that Boiko won on last. He gets to ban, nope, we just get to pick a stage here.
Yep.
We're just going.
He's
thinking.
Deep in thought.
Banning a stage. Chooses the final one. And Ho Dojo is the pick. The stage that got Cake the reset. Clearly Cake wanted to save this for Game 5 again. But we're not going to get there.
Yeah,
he's got to
you got to make it there first.
Yeah.
That being said, I think like we said, the difference between the Fleet and the Zetter here aren't because of character matchups, but more stage. I think is very smart. Oh my God, he's all over him. Like we said before, the game that he lost to Zetter earlier in the set, after the reset, was because Boiko was not giving him room to breathe. And I think this stage, combined with Zetter's strengths, that's exactly what we are seeing right now.
Yeah, you just get to initiate right off the bat and take him for a ride.
God, it's like the stock didn't even end.
No.
We're right back into the juice. This still feels like a continuation of the first stock.
Right into the soup.
The lion has not calmed down.
Yeah, the temperature keeps on rising the more that Zetter gets his game plan going.
It's called the Flames Roar for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The movement from these two is phenomenal.
Oh my. Especially like the Cake is at home with this plat drop movement. Nice double parry. They both run up and are looking for an offensive and defensive parry at the same time.
I actually had a friend message me last week. It's like, hey, I found this really sick tech. Turns out if you run off a plat and drop faster, you keep your momentum up. Like, I hate to tell you this, but we've known about that for a very long time. Yeah. The fact that you did find it independently is very cool.
That is the impressive thing.
You found it independently, but no, plat drop's been in. It's very good.
Yeah.
I'm very bad at using it.
Oh, no tipper on that up air. Still, Cake cementing a huge lead and looking to try and hold on to it. Nice tech, but anticipating the tech roll in. Yep. Got the dash in, but no shine. Oh, no forward air coming out of that. Okay, this time for sure.
Yeah, I would say there was some very good stuff from Boiko there in order to like avoid some of the pressure, but you can only avoid it for so long as that shield starts to tick in.
Yeah. Takes it beating, and it stays with it. Sweet spot all the way through, and then the reignite with the back air.
Monster. This is still going. That's going to lead in. Never mind. Wait.
Oh, I even played around the special getup. Are you kidding me? Goodbye.
That was
so long. I'll see you next game. Game 10 grands, ladies and gentlemen.
Every once in a while, I'll see something where I'm like, I cannot believe you have lost any games the entire bracket, and that is one of those. That was... If we're going to a Game 10 Grands, but the last one right before that was a dominant 3-stock, I genuinely do not know what to think anymore.
But it always seems like Boiko is, like, he's giving up the game. It's like, all right, you know what? Ho Dojo is just not the stage.
Right now.
It's the wash. It's just going to, that's always how it's going to end. But I orchestrated this set to win.
He's the mastermind behind all of it? Yeah.
Hey, compare the difference. Like, Cake was able to get to Ho Dojo Game 5 in the first set, and he wasn't able to in the second set. Boiko did something different in his stage math or game math or what have you in order to avoid this exact outcome or that exact outcome.
I
and
will say
bring it back.
there's also the element of like, even if I know something that I could do to kind of make a comeback, are we? There's oh no, he banned Hyperborean. I just saw it on the screen and I was like, if we go to Hyperborean game 10, I'm gonna be.
I would be sick.
Just flabbergasted.
Now we are going to Tempest Peak.
Absolutely. You're gonna see these platforms start to shift in size, or not in size, distance from the ground.
Yeah, in height.
Yes, that's the. God, I'm so tired. It's midnight now.
It's officially Sunday in 30 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, that high back air forced the air dodge early, so instead we're just going to be applying some platform pressure. But Boiko wanted a reset on that platform, and Cake did not give it to him.
Huge. Oh, I thought that was going to lead into the forward strong. Honestly, the platform started moving down, and I think that may have been the.
I think it mattered,
why.
yeah. Oh, but the forward strong should cement the stock here. You have all the resources, but an edge hog is going to do it.
Zetter's recovery is so much better in Rivals 2. It's just a pure distance. That doesn't mean he's getting back from that, though. This is enormous. Cake needs to take this quick. This has been the story of momentum in each of these games. And if this is all in Boiko's favor suddenly. Big, that's big, that's big. Weird trade, but he will gladly take the ledge.
Oh, and we're playing around the double jump back airs onto stage now too. We're playing around all the different adaptations that Cake applied. The extra shield pressure he wants to back off early because of the parries we saw earlier. The down tilt jab mix-ups are getting shut down thanks to the added range and the difference in height.
No way!
Oh,
that would have been it!
That would have been sick. That would have been so sick. The jab reset off of the nair.
Boiko is. That is the pick a god and pray moment of like, I hope he messes this up.
And luckily, whether it be platform or slight tech error, that is exactly what happened. Hello?
Hey, sometimes you gotta bring in some wisely gameplay, which is just really bad down B's sometimes. All right, cements it. Very high percent for Cake, but let's see.
Well, Cake and his commentator combos finish them off grand finals.
Hey, the down special it's a surprise. Sometimes you get that big burst movement when it hits real hard. But
a surprise tool that may help out later, but the grab on the plat drop there from Boiko cements at least one forward strong. We're not too far behind though. Zetter can explode in a moment's notice, but another forward strong comes down. No tipper means no stock, but the tipper finds its way to take the second stock from CakeAssault. Survival stock on the side of Cake. Tournament winning stock right here.
We are at a safe percent, but we have seen Cake just delete stocks.
Playing fast, playing around the parry.
Yeah, so smart. He's not been touched yet. He's still at 0%.
Oh,
that's
hello!
Wow, group phenomenal DI.
The high ceilings on Tempest Peak are playing in just in the nick of time. Dash
Cake
attacks.
still gotten touched on this stock. That is the first. That is literally only 1%.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Boiko.
Yeah. Cashing out, getting to the platform, and playing off of it, doing what he does best, and taking over a small amount of space in the down air, but no tipper, no spike.
I honestly thought there was a chance we were going to get that side B, but it wasn't going to kill yet.
Oh no! The forward strong miss. He did it the wrong way instead of just taking the down strong.
Hey.
Okay, the second forward would do it.
Oh
Sour ate the sweet spot forward air.
We're on the last stock.
It's been doing it for a decade, and it did it again there, but Cake is still in this. 87%, 99 in the reset, but he techs on the floor.
Yeah,
able to get around and get back to the ledge just in the nick of time.
Boiko is looking for something on the plat.
He did another parry.
We get the parry read, which we're back in Rivals 1. We got parry baits again. All right.
And we're mixing it in between empty lanes for these grabs.
Oh
the shield pressure is there. Boiko just wants to get out. It got down
in the vortex.
It's starting off. Oh, the single jab mixes up with the run under forward strong is able to set up Boiko with a chance to win the game right here, right now, and he misses
Oh my God!
it!
I cannot believe this.
Instead, the back air comes down. Cake has to recover yet again. Gets by with the edge cancel.
Yeah, Cake has all the momentum, but Boiko just needs one.
He missed the down air on the platform there, Wisely. He was so close.
Yep.
He's so close to just getting that one hit that could lead to everything.
Boiko just needs the one hit where Cake has to make it happen, but Cake is in control this entire final stock.
Back throw,
and that
forward air
will do
one.
it!
He hit fall successfully, and he wins Wavelength 2024. After a fiery comeback attempt, it is Boiko that takes the W and the game 10 grants. What a finish!
We saw so many times as well where that forward air, the not falling the first hit meant that we saw purple and then the second hit took it away, and the final one knew exactly what to do. Raise the trophy proud. Yeah. Boiko's won some big events, and now you got to say you took one over Cake. That is something to put on the mantle for later.
That's a cherry.